Hey everyone, it's Gadguru. This is gonna be kind of a updated deck profile from my hero deck. Um, as you can see, it's Bubble Beat. It's got some personal choices in it. Let's just go ahead and go through it pretty quick. I'll tell you about why I chose certain cards at the end and everything. Three Bowlmen, appreciated for Bubble Beat. One of the main cards of the deck, playable with Mass Change. You know, anytime you're top decking a Bowlman, special him, draw two cards. I mean, he's really broken for top decking, and this deck does that a lot. So Bowlman, really good. Three Alias, just a general hero. 1900 beat stick, playable with Gemini Spark. I only run two Spark because I don't run any hero blast or anything like that. So three Spark is just it's inconsistent. So two Sparks with that three Alias, one Stratos. Um, Stratos, as you know, is just the searcher of the deck. I mean, that's what he's there for. Another name. Gores, if they try and wipe me and attack me for game, drop Gores. Honest works with Gores. It works with Gores' token. Honest works with Shining. Honest works with Alias. It works with a lot of cards, so it's really good. Double Maxi. Maxi is pretty much just there to kind of deter special summoning decks like windups and uh, gosh, Elemental Dragon, stuff like that. I take one Snowman Eater because with Evil Swarms running around, Snowman Eater is a really good card. They set up their field, they'll swing at your face down, and they're like, oh, I got my guy unaffected by spell and trap cards, and they hit Snowman Eater and go, oh, son of a, I mean, let's say Forbidden Dress, they're kind of like, damn it. So like I said, I mean, he's just a really good one of. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's just why he's there. He's also another water, so I can get into Ab Zero and stuff faster. One Book of Moon, I can either reset my Snowman Eater, puts Evil Swarms in defense mode. They have no defense. It gives me a lot of playability. So I really like Book of Moon. If I summon out, I don't know, Acid, and they try and bottomless him, I can just book him. There's nothing they can do to him. So I like that. Dark Hole standard, two E-Call standard, two Gemini Spark. Like I said, not three, because three is inconsistent with nothing, no way to get Alias back. And Shining really does not go off that often. Shining just rarely ever goes off anymore. One Heavy Storm standard, two Mass Change. I love Mass Change. The card is broken. Like Mass Changing Ab Zero or Mass Changing Bubbleman. I mean, Bubbleman, when you play Mass Change on him, becomes a 2600 beater that has a built in Heavy Storm effect. How is that not broken? Like, I just don't even understand. Um, three Miracle Fusions, obviously, just amazing card. Monster Reborn, two Duality. Personal attack on my choice is Quick Booster. I love this card. I run Gemini Sparks. I run Mass Change. I run Super Poly. I mean, Quick Booster is amazing. I can draw two of it first turn, set both of them. You know, they'll go, they play Heavy Storm automatically thinking, oh, I'm going to get a +1. And, they hit two Quick Booster. I'm like, oh, thank you, add Mass Change, add Super Poly. They're like, oh, son of a. And, it just kills their advantage. Having them MST that first turn, just amazing. Having them do anything to it is amazing. So, really, it just baits out their MSTs, it baits out their heavy, and it really just puts them behind. Um, one Rhoda, standard. Three Super Poly. I know three is kind of overkill, but really with all the ridiculous stuff in the meta right now, I think three Super Poly is kind of required. I mean, with the new Mecha Phantom Beasts coming out, they're gonna be really annoying for my deck because I can't destroy them. So Super Poly is really gonna be a big determiner for that. Um, Super Poly also just gives me out of any situation with Samurai, and Samurai's gonna be really big. So the Super Poly is just a must of. Um, two bottomless standard, three compulse standard, one solemn warning standard, three Phoenix Chain. Now, why do I run Phoenix Chain over Valor? I like Valor because it's a hand trap, but at the same time, that's kind of bad. I don't want too many hand traps. I already have three hand traps, and with a lot of decks making removal this next format, I don't want to run into that. I don't want to run into a Macro Rabbit and have six dead cards game one. I mean that's really really bad. So three Phoenix Chain works amazing because I can Phoenix Chain a card, and it's not just for one turn. It's just permanent. Like I can just stop it completely, and I can side in my Macros Cosmos and keep my Phoenix Chain in. It doesn't hurt me at all. Phoenix Chain is also great for wasting Evil Swarms' trap card, or their Infestation Pandemic card. I mean, just flip Phoenix Chain. They're like, oh, Infestation Pandemic, need Chain Compulsory, and they just rage quit. Um, I mean, it's really good for those reasons. So, like I said, I mean, it's an amazing card. The side deck I'm still playing with. Like, I still need to get this done. Like, the main deck is solid. I love the main deck. Side deck, I've got three Consecrated Light. Now, the reason for that is in my area, there's a ton of Evil Swarm players. Everybody's humping Evil Swarm. So it's like, holy crap, I need Consecrated right now. In a normal tournament, I'd probably run one, maybe two. I wouldn't main deck three, or I wouldn't side deck three. But like I said, I run three here because that's what I need. Two TKR, good against heroes, good against like I said, evil swarms. They try, first turn I go summon TKR and they can't go into their stupid Ophion. So like I said, I mean, really good for that. Macros Cosmos, Mermails, just period Mermails. Mind Crush again, Mermails. F off Mermails. I'm so tired of Mermail. Like the deck annoys me to no end. Mind Crush is also good against Prophecy players, and they rage quit usually when you Mind Crush Priestess and they're holding two Priestess, and then yeah, there's like what the um, Skill Drain again. Skill Drain is for mainly Evil Swarms because Evil Swarms give me a really hard matchup. I can't play Miracle Fusion with Ophion out. I can't play Super Poly. I can't play Mass Change. I mean, I they really give me a hard matchup, so I need stuff to stop them. And that's what Consecrated, TKR, Fiendish Chain, Skill Drain, all that is for. Um, one Esciardo, again, another dark for Evil Swarms. I side that in, I side out one of my fire guys when I'm versing Evil Swarms. Steel Swarm Roach is actually just a tech card that I run. Every now and then you run up against the rogue synchro deck like Plants or X Sabers or God knows what else. But it's really good to have Steel Storm Roach in there because you could side deck it in and you start, they go and you're like, okay, I'm gonna normal summon Stratos and get Bubble Man and do all kinds of retarded shit, and then oh look, I'm gonna make a Roach, and I look at their entire hand going, wow, okay, GG. I mean that's really how it comes down to. I mean the Roach is really amazing for that factor. Um, let's see, what did I covered everything. My extra deck is really standard. I mean two Ab Zeros, one Esciardo, one Gaia, one Great Tornado, two Nova Masters because Fire Fists are everywhere, and Rescue Rabbit is retarded as hell. Two Shining, two Acid, one Blade Armor, one Excalibur, one Photon Operative, and one Maestroke. I mean, that's just pretty standard stuff. In short, I love this deck. Like this deck has been just dominating where I live right now. I will be taking it to. I was going to be taking it to YCS Austin, but things came up, so I was unable to go to YCS Austin, which really depressed me. But my friend Will Isley went, and he top 32, so congrats Will, good job. Um, but I do plan to take this to YCS San Diego. I might be judging San Diego. I still don't know yet. They still have not gotten back to us on that, and that's really annoying me. But if I am judging, I obviously won't be playing. If I am playing and I do make day two, this will be the deck that I'm playing. It has an amazing matchup versus every deck in the meta right now. Like I'm really not afraid of anything. Um, the most deck I'm afraid of, I guess you could say, would be um, Dark World, and that's for the sole fact that Dark World sacks so hard. I mean, Mind Crush main deck with Drag Down is just stupid. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I went up against a freaking Dark World, and they're like, Drag Down. Oh, look, you have Monster Reborn. I'm gonna pitch that. Oh, you have two E-calls in hand. Okay, set two back row, go. Activate Mind Crush, call E-call, and I'm just like, wow, are you serious? And then they always have another Mind Crush, and they're like, oh, you also have, a Pot of Duality. You might be able to get out of this. Mind Crush Pot of Duality. And I'm just like, oh, you son of a. It's really what it comes down to. Like I said, I mean, it's pretty horrible. Mind Crush in Dark Worlds is, duh. just duh. Really gay. Really good too. Like, don't get me wrong, it's amazing. Um, I pretty much have played every kind of deck you can think of versus this deck. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, the easiest matchup for me would be um, Mermails, not Fire Fist. Fire Fists are really annoying for me to kill. Everything. Okay, I have no problem versing any deck except for Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds and maybe Fire Fist. There's the only two decks that really come after me really hard and just annoy the crap out of me. If I went to a big tournament, I would change quite a few cards in my side deck for more anti-Fire Fist stuff. Um, and I'd probably main deck some, or I'd probably side deck some D-Fissures just to kill Dark Worlds even more. I hate Dark Worlds so much. Oh, I hate them with a passion, but that's besides the point. Um, all in all, I love the deck. It's really fun. It's really consistent. I know a lot of people are like, well, why don't you run Mirror Force or Deep Prison or Torrential? I don't like Torrential because it kills my monsters. I don't like Deep Prison because I can't use it till they attack. And I don't like Mirror Force because I can't use it till I attack. Honestly, my backers need to be chainable. There's so many times that my opponent is just like MST Night Beam, MST Night Beam, you know, nuke your backer with every card in my arsenal. And it's just like, really? And Deep Prison and Mirror Force always die. I never get to use them. Like, I used to tech one adversary of the enemy or whatever. I used to tech one of those, and I just took it out because every single time I had it, there's MST, MST. I'm just like, oh my gosh, stuff with the MST. So like I said, this is just an updated deck profile of my heroes. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them in the description. Like I said, this is my hero beat. I love it. I'm going to be running it for the next 10 formats probably. Let's say ban Super Poly, like they probably will. Other than that, this is the Get Hero, and I'll catch you guys later.